Good evening, Empire. Tonight's video is about seeing obstacles and hardships as an opportunity to succeed. Turning those obstacles into a lifetime opportunity to make yourself better as a person and as a professional. The one thing that motivates me the most in my life is the story of my parents. Most of you may know it, some of you may not. In 1974, my mother woke up with 3 machine guns to her face, and they asked her to leave her home. And that's the last time she set foot in her house that she grew up in for 15 years with her brothers and sisters and her parents. Everything they worked for their whole life was taken from them in a second. What did my mother do? There's a couple things you can do in this situation. You can cry about it, or you can use it as an opportunity. My mother left Cyprus after that at 17 years old. She stayed for 2 more years, then she came to the States, where she lived on people's couches. Aunts, uncles, other people that fled here, babysat just for food so she can save enough money, pretty much, to go to college. My mother attended Old Dominion University, finished with a 4.0 for her undergrad. Then she went to Baruch for her business master's, where she finished with a 4.0 again. Then she went to Hofstra for her teacher's master's, and she finished with a 3.95. This is a woman that probably spoke English 2 years of her life before coming here. And this is the opportunity she created for herself. And now she's a teacher and raised us properly and put us all through college. My father fought in the war, fought for his own house, fought for his family, went to Greece with 0 money, lived pretty much in the streets and with friends that he would meet along the way, and ate through the back door of restaurant owners who felt bad for him and gave him food that was left over that they didn't want to throw away. My father lived there for 3 years, worked his ass off to save enough money to go to school to become an electrician. My father wasn't as educated as my mother's family or as my mother. Took that opportunity, came to the United States, did the only thing he knew how to do, become an electrician, use his hands, problem solve, fix houses. Then he met my mother, created a life for us, for everything we have. I owe it all to them based on pretty much nothing. So they went from losing everything, their home, their family, everything that they grew up with, that they've had their whole life, was taken from them in 2 seconds. And they created a life that is far better than anything they would have ever had there. So they took that obstacle and turned it into opportunity. We face obstacles every day. How do we face them? Do we run away? Do we fight them? Or do we break them down and figure out why they happen and how we can use them to our advantage to become better, stronger, and improve on our future? I'm not perfect at this. Nobody is. And I learn from my mistakes every day because I make mistakes every day. Overcoming obstacles is huge. You can be in an eval for 3 months and then just like that, an administrator decides that you don't get the eval. What did I do wrong? I thought I did everything right. I spoke to the right people. I got the right signatures. Fine, but you didn't get the eval. What are we doing next time? How do we improve on it? How do we fix not getting the eval? Can we still get it? All these things have to go through your mind. What process do you have to solve your own problems? I know mine. I break it down. I figure out why things happen. I write down the pros and cons. I look at everything. My actions leading up to it, my actions before, my actions after, my actions during, other people's actions, other factors, outside factors, what could have went differently. How did Cyprus bounce back as a whole country? They're probably one of the strongest economic forces in the European Union right now. One of the richest countries. They're not powerful because they don't have the manpower, but they're very rich. You know, they didn't see that as a devastation. They took that and they used it as opportunity. Obstacles are something that we have to face, and I think that's what makes us stronger each day. And I think learning how to solve problems and overcome your obstacles will make you the person you want to become and the professional you want to become. Thank you very much.